Well, at least that appears to mix it up. So, okay, mic is working. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Not sure what the deal was with that. That doesn't usually happen. Of course, most guys say that. Anyway. Thank you. Yeah, we got haircuts last night. It's what I usually get, but it's like, you know what? Don't mess with a good thing. It works. Keep it. We're gonna snooze the ads because yeah, why mess with a good thing? It's easy to maintain. I don't. I feel like the stylists always get weirded out when I do love that emote. I feel like the stylists always get weirded out when I tell them that I don't put product in my hair. Because, like, first of all, I'm not going to do it leaving the salon because typically the first thing I'm going to do when we leave the salon is go home and take a shower to get all the extra hair out. Yeah, I need to find a dwarf doing that. But yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is go home and wash my hair so that I can get all the extra hair and stuff like that out. So I'm not going to have you put product in it. um, yeah, I might reach out to the guy that I got my dwarf emotes from and see if see if he could do that, or see if I can find somebody else to do it in a similar style. Um, but like even going to work and stuff like that, because especially in Arizona, the last thing I want to do is put gel or hairspray or mousse or whatever in my hair and then go out where it's 100 and freaking 16 degrees out and sweat, and all that product is just going to come streaking down my face. It's going to be all sticky and gross and ugh. Yeah, no thank you. I will take a big pass on that. Okay, where is Senor Mickey? Outside his girlfriend's house, crooning at her.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's hang out. We're gonna plant some stuff. And I've always kind of been like that. Like I don't feel like it's necessary to put all that stuff in my hair. I will if it's like a special occasion or whatever, but most of the time I just don't even worry about it. All right, max energy increase. Got the thorny wings. And I know part of it too is that the stylists are trying to sell me product. I'm like, no thanks. Which I know kind of cuts into their profits, but it's like if I'm not going to buy it just to let it sit in my medicine cabinet. That would be the word I was looking for. I'm not going to buy product just to let it sit in my medicine cabinet and do nothing. Typically, if I need some, I'll just get some from Whim. She's usually the one that helps me with my hair anyway, so she might as well. She knows what works and what doesn't. I was telling Wim earlier, I am not seriously, but I am upset with the mods because they sort of like indirectly introduced me to Fourth Wing, And I refuse to take personal responsibility for the fact that I was up until almost midnight last night reading the first book. And yes, mad at y'all because you're the ones that were talking about Fourth Wing. Specifically Gabzilla, who I know is not here, but the rest of you are, or at least a couple of you are. Hi, Rudy. See, there's another one.
What's that? This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints.
I take no personal responsibility for this.
You got a whole half already.
I am fully placing the blame on other people. Not even here to defend herself. That's right, so I know I can get away with it.
What's that? This, my friend, is a pint. It comes in pints. I can get you one. You got a whole half already.
Seeds. We're looking for seeds. I'm pretty sure I have some. It would help if I was looking in the correct side of my space here. And if not, well, I know where to find them. Yeah, so I've got carrot seeds. Rudy, how are you doing this evening? I hope you're having a good week so far, and hopefully everybody at work is cooperating with things that you're telling them to do. We do have the ad starting in about 5 seconds, so we'll be back in just a minute. I just realized I did it again. I wore a green shirt while I was streaming. You're off work until Tuesday? Super nice. Brothers and Italians, you got plans together? That's awesome. Very nice. I hope you have a good time with him. We get to see Wim's brother this weekend and our nephews that we have not seen probably 9 years, I think we figured out at this point. The last time we had a huge family Christmas at her dad's house, and I think it ended up being like 18 people there, so all the nieces and nephews and stuff like that. So it's been a little bit since we've seen some of them, and you know, because they're both of their parents at that point were in the Navy, and they were stationed in DC, so we just didn't get to see them, but it'll be nice to see them this weekend. About 30 seconds left on the ad timer, and then we can re-include Jen as a shark in our conversation. So, yeah, on Fourth Wing, between last night and then I caught a little bit this morning. Hannah, thank you so much for that gift sub to Jen as a shark. I really appreciate it. Jen, you're free from ads. Yeah, Hannah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. It's so meaningful to me. You know, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being here, and appreciate your support and all the tips and stuff. It means a lot to me, so thank you. Yeah, I've really been enjoying it. I'm about almost halfway through at this point between the reading that I got in last night and then little snippets through the day just while I was waiting on stuff at work to finish, just reports and stuff like that. Um, Super good. Uh, and I wasn't sure until if I was going to read it until we were having a conversation the other night, and we were talking about what is it, Kindle Unlimited. Currently reading Throne of Glass and a book called Long Live Loving Both so far. Um, Throne of Glass is not the one that. Let's see. I'm trying to remember because I read one of her series and I remember. I always get them backwards. Yeah. Okay. So I've read most of Throne of Glass. I think the only one that I haven't read in that series is the very last one. But yeah, I picked up um, the novellas at we have a place in town here called Bookman's that has just used everything: books, comics, magazines, CDs, records, musical instruments, video games, like everything. It's crazy. But yeah, I had heard about Throne of Glass, and so I need to finish that series. Um, and then yeah, I'd picked up Fourth Wing because it was the first two were on Kindle Unlimited. Um, so of course I'll probably just might end up buying them at some point because I'm gonna have to buy the third one to be able to finish that series. And um, and then yeah, I need to finish Throne of Glass. So, but yeah, their Throne of Glass is really good. Fourth Wing is really good so far. And then I know everybody's been talking about A Court of Thorns and Roses, so I need to pick that. Well, we have that one because Wim and I share our Amazon Kindle libraries. And since she bought it for reading with the book club, I'll be able to read that one too. So that'll be next up on my list.
Do I smell rosemary?
I've been haven't started it yet just because I don't know what all carries over, so I don't want to be like messing with her bookmarks or anything like that. I had not heard about Long Live, so I'll probably add that one to the list too. And then I have several of the Janet Ivanovich series books, like the last four, I think, that I have not read yet. I just, because I got caught up and then I just kind of lost track of what was happening and when they were coming out and all that, which is good because it just means that I have several that I can read in a short amount of time versus having to read one and then sit there and wait for a while for it. Um, and then I also have the Dresden Files series, which I don't know if anybody has read those, but those are also very good. Um, Not so heavy on the smut, but definitely heavy on the kind of the fantasy magic stuff like that. It's super good. Mickey. Oh, look, a book. No one sus- no one would suspect something as mundane as a potato could hold the key. I dare say it's genius. I've been in a book club with some friends since 21, 22. There's only like three of us left that actually read, but I love them to death and they like cool books, so I'm down to stay. Yeah, I've never been in a book club. Um, I'm sure they're great, but I read for entertainment and enjoyment, and I know that most book clubs do, but I don't want to feel like I'm gonna like have to evaluate the book after. Like, if I enjoyed it, great. If I didn't, that's okay. Like, you know, try new books, do that, but you know, and I know everybody gets different things out of the books and sees different things and all that, but it's like I'm kind of the same way with like TV shows and stuff too. We have a couple of friends that like with all the Star Wars stuff that comes out and all the Marvel stuff that comes out and all that, they like religiously watch like all these shows after they watch the series, and it's like, oh, you know, there was this Easter egg and that Easter egg and you know all these things, and it's like, if you enjoy that, that's totally cool. That's totally your bag. I don't. If I miss it, that's too bad. Maybe I'll catch it next time. You know, I like having the ability to reread or rewatch shows and books and things like that to just see what I get differently out of it every time. I don't want to sit there and, you know, have somebody generate a thesis of, oh, you know, here's every single thing that, you know, every single aspect of the book parsed and broken down to its, uh, you know, individual parts and all that. Again, I know some people do, and that's totally good for them. There is nothing wrong with how you choose to enjoy your books. I mean, as long as you're not destroying your books, that is. Then we have a problem. I am totally squirreling. I need to garden with Mickey. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Let's see, did I did. Oh, the coffee beans. My inventory is a mess. Don't perceive it. I did pick up the carrot seeds. Okay. Nope. Okay. And now we play the planting game. Do I credit? I do get credit for planting stuff while Mickey is here. I wasn't sure about that. I think it's the digging part that I have to get my digging person over here for, but the planting and the harvesting is fine. Okay, what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21, 30. So I need 30 of some type of seed.
Everyone here is so
nice. I know I had a bunch of wheat. I know I just planted carrots. Let me sell this while I'm here. I already gave one of those to Mickey. Give that to Ariel because I never do anything with her. Goofy's already level 10, so he's fine. Sell that. Bye. Alright, we're gonna have plenty of lettuce. After this, we'll go in the house to regenerate stamina. And then we'll go check out the other zones and see what I can plant. Hopefully Mickey will cooperate and level up fairly quickly. I need to be going up to Forgotten Lands so that I can plant pumpkin seeds. I'm pretty sure that I miscounted, first of all. Oh, it was 27 because it was 21 and 6, not 30. Oops. Okay. Need to water this stuff. Okay. And drop these extra seeds off. That way I can start making some real money, because I think, yeah, I have 25,000 right now. I need to get more Dreamlight duty stuff done. 3 decorations to the Forest of Valor will be easy. We go and do some cheating. Oh. Drop. 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 Hey, look, it's 3 decorations in the Forest of Valor. And because we don't want a messy valley. Yeah, I need to be focusing on getting more Dreamlight shards because I've finally unlocked the Nova Blackmane. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great evening. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello there.
Nova's fine. Great. Thank you so much for that. I want to make sure I'm addressing people how they prefer to be addressed.
Keep believing in yourself.
Are you a Disney Dreamlight Valley player? Are you... What's your game of choice? I love this game. Very cool. Yeah, I have definitely been enjoying it the second time around as well. I feel like I've been making good progress on the quests and stuff. Well, sort of. I still have a couple to do. But I've definitely had a lot more fun the second time around, just kind of going with the flow and seeing what I come across and what I unlock. Just a few, yeah. And that's not even all of them. I still have, I think, 6 or 7 doors inside the castle that I still need to unlock, so it's a little bit busy. But, yeah, but at this point, I've finally unlocked the ability to do the additional islands, which I don't know if they show on the map here. Oh yeah, floating islands. So I have to unlock all of them. So I need to play Sims 4 as well. A little over halfway into the game. Okay, yeah. But I have... So I've unlocked all of the regular zones in the valley. Oh, I was not aware that this was here, that you could do, that you could fast travel to the individual realms as well. Things you learn. But have started to unlock the floating islands as well, so that'll give me more space to start moving people's houses up there or using them as gardening spots. But either way, that'll be nice. Lindsay Pokemaster. Hi, how are you? Hope you're having a great evening. Welcome back. We're just working through some Dreamlight Valley, working on some quests. What are you up to? Hope you're having a great week so far. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get some pumpkins, make some gold. Buy. You can actually get quite a lot of seeds for not too much.
Oh, this good boy.
All right. So we're going to find a nice big open space. Do some gardening. Let's see. Yep, we'll just start right here. Oh boy, work phone's dinging at me. Just an email, I'm sure. It's probably something either automated or I can look at it later. We're currently going through our budget cycle at work, and so of course there's questions about where is all of this money going. Thankfully, it's all accounted for. We just have to figure out how to save some of it now. Okay. I mean, I'm sure that it would be very entertaining for you to take over streaming. You know exactly what you're doing in Dreamlight Valley, so that's... I wouldn't be concerned if you needed to take over stream. I would feel comfortable with that. You don't scare me. Neither of you do. There ain't nothing you can do to this stream that would... Well, okay, I take that back a little bit, but... See, we need to get Wim streaming too. She would do a fantastic job at it. And then we could all just play together. Stream together. Yeah. More people to watch on Twitch is not a bad thing. Stream takeovers being... Yeah, I'm wondering if I should lock my office door. Yeah, I hear her laughing, so... it might happen. you'd be fine. She is a lovely person. She is the love of my life, and I know that she wouldn't do anything to hurt my reputation. Oh, we were talking about books that we're currently reading. I started reading Fourth Wing last night, which have a good night, Jen. Sleep well. Thank you for coming by. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful night. And we will talk to you later. Yes, definitely get some rest. And I definitely can't judge for the falling asleep thing. I've had it happen occasionally too, but you know, sometimes your body is just like, okay, we're done. Of course, that one decided keep missing these little single spots. There we go. Okay. So those will take a while to grow. Okay, back to the house. I'm gonna do some cooking. Let's see. Mickey, where are you at? Characters, does it show me? Yeah, okay, so we're making good progress. Oh, and I picked up an onion for him, I think. Did I not? I have something to give you. I did not. Okay, so going back to the house anyway, and then whenever we come back out, we'll grab all that lettuce and stuff. Let's see. Onion. I don't understand why we're unable to split stuff while it's still in storage. Okay. I have something to give you. Have an onion. Okay, so picking all the lettuce might finish this off. I'll be able to finish his level 10 quest, and we'll make some progress there. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything there. Nope. Not planting, harvesting. Oh, that's right, because I have Mickey, and Mickey is a gardener. I was like, where are all these extra plants coming from? It's Mickey giving me free stuff. Okay. I have so much lettuce, I won't know what to do with it. Okay, I think I got that. Oh, Linz, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Greatly appreciate that. Okay. So, Linz, how are you doing? What are you up to this evening other than hanging out here? Anything exciting? Are you just taking it easy and relaxing? I should have stopped and gotten some seeds to be able to plant some stuff here. I hop into some palea grind soon. Now is definitely the time to be grinding the palea. I think I had just met with the new, well, he's not a villager townsperson, but I think I just met the new character that was added with Elderwood. When last time I had played, which I think it was over the weekend. I've really been enjoying the zone. It's an absolutely beautiful zone. And there's a ton to do, which is always nice. It's nice to get kind of out into fresh space to be able to grind on. You're stuck in Killamun Bahari for so long. I still need to go back in there and finish my bundles, but it seems like it should be a lot easier now that they've kind of concentrated where you can find things. Meant to grab seeds while I was here. Starting to finally recognize your way around Elderwood. That's good. I know I'm still at the point where I get lost a little bit. Part of it is I like the different atmosphere, not sell. I like the different atmosphere to it, but sometimes the dark just throws me off a little bit. But other than that, I've been enjoying the update a lot. We were running around doing some plushie hunting and all that over the weekend. I think I got a couple of the Schmoll plushies. Schmoll plushies out of the Schmoll hole. Yeah, having a lot more to do has definitely revitalized the game, and I think I saw that I think they peaked at like, was it 17,000 users, which doesn't seem like a lot for a game of that size. That's a pretty successful launch. It's been nice having a new zone to go play in after being stuck in the same two for as long as we were. And I know it takes a while to develop stuff like that, and with all the new mechanics that they've added. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, with all the new stuff that they've added, I know it takes a while to develop, but they did a really good job, and bringing new players and people back. Yeah, they definitely did a great job, and adding the ability to play on Xbox and PlayStation, I'm sure will bring a lot of people in, just because not everybody has PCs, and having access to multiple platforms is going to be very huge for them. I think it was featured on at least one of those stores, like front pages or whatever. I forget if it was Xbox or PlayStation. One of the two. And then I really like that they added the platform exclusive tool skins as well. The ones for the Xbox are super cool. So I got those. I still need to coordinate with somebody to see if I can get them to log my account in on their PlayStation, so I get the others, just because we don't have a PlayStation currently. But I got the Switch one. They're actually still doing the you can still get the mushroom glider. So I got that. Yeah, it was kind of buried, so that I thought was kind of strange, but there are two, they're different colors of the same skin essentially, but there's a green set that comes from logging into Palia on the Xbox. It's like that Xboxy green color that they have. Or if you log in on the PlayStation, it's that PlayStation blue color that Sony likes so much to use for their backgrounds. And it's a full set of tool skins, and I believe the glider, and then one of the like frog trash bin looking things. So they have both of those, and then if you log in on the Switch, I believe they're still doing the at least the glider exclusive skin, so you can get that too. But yeah, they I feel like they didn't advertise that well. That I think has been kind of a word of mouth thing, because I even forget where I saw it, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, more people need to know about this. Because not everybody, I know that not everybody is necessarily going to think, oh, I have an Xbox, and a PC, so I'll log in on both. Yeah, freebies are a good thing. With as expensive as everything is these days, I'll never complain about things that are free. Especially if they're cute like those tool skins are. Okay, after Minnie got back, I started remembering a bunch of things, like my favorite view of the valley and a shortcut through the village. I also remembered where I hid this magical chest. There's got to be something important inside, but I can't open it. I figured, it's magical, you're magical, maybe you can open it. Of course, let's see it. Ooh, nice golden chest. This looks like it's in Remy's place, maybe? When you open that chest, I remembered something new. I remembered a door, but I can't figure out where it is, and I remembered part of a riddle. It goes, turrets and towers you'll behold within a door for things new and old. Turrets and towers makes me think it's going to be in the castle, actually. So let's check that out. Yeah, but I love free stuff, especially in games. Even if it's something that I'm not necessarily going to use, we still like free stuff. We've been playing, a group that I play games with have been playing a lot of Fortnite. And that was something that we all have been enjoying, and they put out a couple of free weapon skins earlier this week, late last week, that were very nice. And again, even if I don't use it, I'm still going to pick it up just to have, because sometimes you just want something fresh. Okay. I did not see... not see that, so... Well, I'm sorry if I don't want to sit there and say, oh, Wim and Hannah, and... because I don't want it to seem like I'm name-dropping. But if that's how it's going to be, my lovely wife, one of her besties, actually several of her besties... Do I even want to know what's in the shop? I feel like this is just going to be trouble. Oh my God. Here we go. Let me have it. Yeah, the Enchanted Forest house is super cute. Like, this could be problematic. Look at it at night, too. Okay, but what about fart? Yes, all of these shops are trouble. The Dreamlight Valley shop is trouble. Thankfully, I've managed to avoid most of the Palia shop. There have been a couple of things that I picked up, but I've managed to avoid most of it. The I'm gonna stream for a little bit. I mean, if I'm gonna stream for a little bit longer, but I was planning on farting. I mean, Pele and Fortnite got me. Yeah, the Fortnite shop, especially this month because I'm a Star Wars fan. The Fortnite shop saw me coming. um, yeah, I definitely bought the Anakin set though. In the Tron Ensemble's kind of cute. I definitely bought the Anakin set though in Dreamlight Valley. Okay. Yeah, not buying moonstones because that's just trouble. That's what I was gonna do. Collection. Memories. Okay, so we're looking for some place that has red curtains. While I'm here, I might as well cook. It's bees. Veggie skewers.
Uh-huh.
I like the ability to do the restaurants too, because it's an extra
Thank you so much.
way to get some good leveling in. Okay. Nerditude, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good week. I hear your brother-in-law's in town. I like that. I like that. Hope that's going well. I know sometimes family can be interesting. Doing well. You know, it's been kind of a long start to the week, but thankfully it's a short week since we are headed out of town to go see him Friday. It's okay. We're headed out of town on Friday to go see meet up with family in Las Vegas for my father-in-law's birthday. So I get to see Wim's brother, his kids, all that. So looking forward to that. All right. so... Secret door. Mickey needs your help with something. Jess turns into a memory, and a discussion with Mickey puts you on the path toward a secret door hidden somewhere in Dreamlight Valley. Okay. Well, maybe he'll give me another clue. Secret door. Well, here's the riddle again. Turrets and towers you will behold within a door for things new and old. Okay. I mean, that would be the turrets and towers. Rudy, I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse. Ah, found the door. Use your magic on the curtain. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have to go find the other crystals, the other gems that go in here. Turrets and towers you will behold within a door for things new and old. It needs no key you've ever known to open this door. Find matching stones. What kind of stones could it be talking about? Door has holes shaped like gems. Maybe it wants gemstones. Use the riddle to unlock the secret door. Okay. Okay, so collection, memories, blue, red, orange, and pink. I've got the orange in there. So blue, red, and pink. Yeah, I don't know that the nieces and nephews are getting blessed with Legos, but it wouldn't surprise me if there is a Lego store because it's Las Vegas. Hopefully there's a nice big one we can go check out. Yeah, the ones who would care flying. Yeah. Yeah, that's part of the reason why we don't get to see that side of the family very much is it's just, it is expensive to fly 5 people across the country. And we hear about it. Not us personally, but... but it's a little pricey, so we try to limit the things that we have to send them back with, too, so they don't have a ton of extra carry-on stuff, but... yeah. We'll definitely have to look and see if there's a Lego store that we can go check out at some point when we have our free time. Maybe while they're doing their miniature golf thing, we'll go find the Lego store. I know there's a bunch of cool stuff on the strip that would be fun to do. But it's also probably going to be hot, so don't want to try and do too much. Need to go up here so that I can go down this way, because I have not upgraded my, I think it's my pickaxe enough to be able to get rid of these yet. I need to level the Scar up a little bit more before I can do that. So I have to take the long way around to be able to get to this part of the zone, but at least I can get access to it now. I don't have to sit there and mess with the moving the fountain back and forth. Okay. Let's see. Collection gems. Ormelina, Sunlit Plateau, and Frosted Heights. So let's go for the Frosted Heights. Let's see what we can find. I love that breaking this stuff down gives you the fun, like snowballs and stuff like that. So I don't think a purple one goes in there because those are rectangular slash squarish. I believe it was all rounded ones that go in there. But the rectangular ones are nice because I can sell them and start recouping some gold. Let's see, I don't see any more. I don't see any more mining spots over here. Let's see. Oh. Map. Go back to the Sunlit Plateau. See if anything over here respawned while I was gone. Doesn't look like it was that fast. Okay. Nope, got one. Okay. And actually, now that I'm done, Mickey is leveled. So I can find him at any point. So for now,
I'm glad to see you.
I'm going to say, bye, let's hang out later. Where is... Scar is in his house. So we're going to go get Scar. Because he is the next one I need to level so that I can continue upgrading my tool. I'll upgrade your tool. Anyway, sorry. Sometimes these things just make it past the filter.
There you are.
Okay. I do love the ability that somebody put the ability to troll some of these characters in here. It was a choice, and I'm here for it.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, Shu, I'm done with you.
Come with me. Let's hang out. We're gonna forage. I believe that he characters. The Nine King. Yeah, so foraging, wild crops and fruits. Crab, carp, and tilapia and vegetables. Okay. Nothing I have on me. I'll keep mining while we're here too.
My friends, the trolls, would love you.
Oh, it looks like Mickey is going to continue to follow me around. Which makes sense, because I am on the quest for him. We'll go back over here. Check stuff. Checking to see if anything reformed over here. And we'll grab these. Because I believe it's level 7 that I need for him to give me the next quest to upgrade stuff. Alright, so it was crab, carp, and pan-seared tilapia and vegetables. Okay. I think I have at least some of that. Let's see. Yeah, there's actually an easier way for me to do this. There's the crab. Nope, not the crafting table. Okay. Okay, so 2 of any vegetable and tilapia. Do I have tilapia? Herring? Okay, I do have carp. Do not have tilapia. Okay. That's okay, though. Because I can do at least 2 of those. As soon as I figure out where I put my carp. There's lobster. There. Oh, I forgot I put another one over here. Which is not where that is. Okay. No. No. let's do that split one. That back. I have something to give you. That would be another thing that I wish would be a little bit better, is if they allowed you to just hand off all of the gifts at one time. Like, I have a couple of things for him. Just let me click it all at once. There. So he is level 6 now. All right, got all of those. I need to turn this. Let's try that. Just that way it stops making me run all the way around. Like, it's square. Let me pick it from any side. Okay. Double.
Mustn't stay in the sun, dear. Terrible for the complexion.
What else? What else can we pick up here? That is... It's pretty much anything that's not in, like, a defined garden. So, like, these trees, I think, will do it. Okay, slowly but surely building our Dreamlight stash back up. Which is good, because we need 15 times 7, 85, 90,000 Dreamlight shards to be able to unlock all of the islands. And that's before, and that's not even including all of the doors in the castle I still have to open too. It's a bit nutty. But we'll get there. We're just going to keep on playing and keep leveling characters, and we can do it. We can do it. We can help our Cinderella. Rain took a quick trip into Disney Town. Well, not that quick and not that unexpected given the game I'm currently playing. Looks like ads are done, and since they did finish, I just do want to take a quick moment to express my gratitude to everybody who is here and lurking, hanging out, just spending time supporting the stream, even if you're not chatting because you're working on other stuff, or if you're just here, you know, just enjoying being here, I greatly appreciate you coming and hanging out. You know, however you choose to be here, it means a lot. It's very, very nice to have people here. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, what else can we pick up here? Got that stuff. I know there's should be more stuff on the beach. You know, while we're here, I want to move this so that it's not all the way over there. Pick up the fishes. Make sure I pick this stuff up. Oh, you know what? I forgot the low-hanging fruit of the glasses. I love the change outfit is essentially like a free Dreamlight shards every day. Like all you have to do is just change one thing. Even something as simple as taking on or putting on glasses and you're good to go.
Good to see you.
So we're gonna clean out the old bags here. Okay. Is that a Twitch emote? That's a cute emote. Oh, Lens, that is a very cute emote. I had not seen that before. You know what? What did I... I love the Pokemon emotes. They're so emotional and yeah, that's a great emote. They really do. That's where I found mine as well. Like it yeah, Saribot doing the work. Yeah, Etsy is amazing for emotes. I before I kind of redid my stream stuff, I had actually commissioned somebody to create penguin-based ones, and they were super cute as well. They just, you know, and they were absolutely worth it. I'm not questioning that at all, but it was nice to be able to, when I wanted to change the stream up, go to Etsy and find something that worked with what I was looking for. And it gives me an idea of what I'm looking for the next time I want to work with a specific artist instead of just getting ones off Etsy. But the yeah, the ones that you can get off Etsy are very good. Let's see how. I think he just leveled, so we probably got a ways to go with Scar. About halfway there, okay. So making progress. I'll probably level him up. Finish the not that one. Finish the quest to upgrade the tool tonight and then call it there. Saribot getting all the love tonight, and that's perfectly okay. Because the bot's doing his job. It's keeping the spammers out. And we like that. Yeah, Saribot is fantastic. We work on cleaning out my inventory a little bit, so Ariel is down on the beach. Don't move. Don't move. You moved. You weren't supposed to do that. There we go.
Stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
All right, we'll do the conversation. Oh, did not mean to do that. And then she's not even in here. He is a fast swimmer.
I just love watching the human world.
I have a gift for you. Okay. Oh, cool. She leveled. I wasn't sure if the 5 that I saw before was before I gave her the gift or after, so that's always nice. Next. Elsa. Elsa is up there. Oh, she's in her house. Okay. Yeah, I'll just run this way. Sometimes I wish the stuff in the valley spawned just a little bit slower. So I feel like when I'm actually doing the gathering, I feel like it's so fast that I just barely finish and then I have to start all over again if I'm doing like a specific hardcore, I want to harvest everything in the valley. So I wish that was a little bit better, but I mean, it's not bad. It means that I'm making gold. E for exit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh.
All right. Level 7.
I wonder what Anna's up to.
And now, something to give you.
Oh.
39 for me. We like that. Okay, inventory. Who's next? Elsa. She was, yeah, she's down in Remy's. So this is going to be a twofer because we're going to feed her and give her a gift. Or did I already?
Hi.
Let's see.
Oh.
All right. So she leveled up.
Awesome.
Love the sassy look on her face. Okay. So pan-fried anglerfish, I think, was another one for her. If I have the recipe, or if I have the ingredients, I'll go ahead and do that. One anglerfish, which is, that's a sword, that's a rainbow. Meal, herring, kingfish, perch, pike, carp, cat, cod, bass, bream. Okay. So never mind. But that's fine, because she just leveled 2. Who else do we have something for? Merlin. Merlin, no disappearing. There you are. Hopefully he doesn't get too far while I'm doing this fast travel.
Hello.
I have something to give you. He's already max level, but that's fine. Later. Wally.
These fools have no idea what magic could be controlled.
Oh, he's in his house. Is he actually in his house, or is this going to be another one of those? This is going to be another one of those times where we play the back and forth game. I swear sometimes these characters are just like pets. You go in, you go out, you go in, you go out. There you are. Nope. Did he? Okay, he actually came inside this time at least. Something to give you. Hydrangea. I don't have any rice on me. And I don't have a tourmaline on me, but that's okay. Making progress. Okay, let's go back to the plateau. We should have reset these, yeah. Wham, are you ladies still playing Fortnite, or did you move on to something else?
My, the valley is looking splendid.
'Cause I feel like I'm probably going to be... No, not live. Okay. Probably going to be wrapping it up relatively soon. I did not see how long I had been live whenever my stream crashed before, but I think it was pretty close to half hour maybe, so that would put us at about, yeah. So it was right around 7, I remember that, so. I'm going to 99, thank you for the stream. Oh, you're very welcome, Lindsay. Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for your support. I hope you have a wonderful night as well. Get some good sleep, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Okay. Come on, hiccups. There we go. All right. Inventory is full, as usual. Inventory is full, as usual. All right. We'll run back to the house. Okay. We'll go up, we'll drop off maybe 1 or 2 more of the crystals. Because I have 2 orange ones here. All right, orange, pink, blue. What is the in the memory? Blue, orange, pink, red. Gems. Garnet, Plaza in the Peaceful Meadow. Yeah, it's the garnet because the rupees are square. Plaza Peaceful Meadow is where we're looking now.
There's a lot about this valley that reminds me of home.
How's it going?
Sell. Offload. I'm not going to worry about the flowers. Got those colors in there already. There.
Uh-huh. Goodbye.
Scar, I'm done with you for now.
Ta-ta.
Well, I've certainly gone into the unknown.
There we go. That's not a shiny, is it? Nope, okay. Molto Bene. I want to make sure I don't lose you, so let's hang out. No. There we go. Secret room. I wanted to keep my things safe from them forgetting first. I hid them, but then I started to forget the hiding places. So I brought lots of things together. I'd like you to have this. Okay, it's a token of our friendship to remember all the adventures we've had. That's cute. And all the adventures still to come. Yeah, he was selling stuff for a major profit. Classic fairy tale book about a prince in distress and a damsel to the rescue. Okay. All my memories about that book, I'm remembering them. You and me, when you were just a little kid, we'd read the book together. At first I'd read it to you, and then one day all of a sudden you were old enough to read it to me. Oh, and sometimes we'd just make up our own stories to go along with the pictures. That's cute. It's a pretty special book. Lots of stories about brave heroics and evil villains, and everything comes out right just in time for the happily ever after.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't really you, was it? It was the Forgotten. They left the book with me. They seemed pretty mad. But I think deep down they were really sad about something. Hope you can help the Forgotten out. Mickey, the storybook, the magic coming off it is stronger than ever. You've done a lot to help. Now I'll do my part to try to save the Forgotten. Alright, search for forgotten relics around the village and uncover the stories behind them. You know what? I actually feel like this is probably going to be a good place to call it before we get into the next ad break. It is about that time. So to snooze that, I'm going to look and see who's doing what. So we are going to go ahead and raid over to somebody who joined the stream previously. They hung out a little bit, dropped some gift subs, and just kind of generally chatted. So we're going to return that favor. Please do not feel obligated to hang out. But yeah, I just want to reciprocate for this person. They are streaming Dreamlight Valley, so we're going to head over, say hello, and we'll hang out. They might even be willing to give us an island tour or a valley tour so we can check out what all they've done. So feel free to copy the appropriate message. And we will head over, we'll say hello, and thank you everybody for coming by. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful evening and a wonderful rest of your week. Like I said, I will not be live on Saturday. I know it's a change in the schedule, but we will be out of town. So, and then, no, it's still 2 weeks before the Switch comes out, not next week. So, but 2 weeks, we're almost there. So in 2 weeks, we'll be playing Forza Mario Kart. It's Mario Kart World, I know, but anyway. But yeah, so for right now, we're going to head over and we're going to say hello to It's Just Stevie. They're doing Dreamlight duties and decorating, so we'll go hang out with them. Thank you, everybody, for coming by, hanging out, lurking, chatting, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. And like I said, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Next thing I need to do is I need to get a credit scene set up, but good night, Hannah. We will talk to you later. We'll get there. Make sure I spell this right. Bye, everybody. Have a great time.